It's a big night of high school sports in our community. The News 8 Highlight Zone starts now.
Good evening, I'm Greg Wavernick.
And I'm Brian McClune.
First place in the Cooley boys basketball standings on the line tonight.
GET at West Salem. Panthers enter the night with a half-game lead. West Salem's last conference loss came in early January at GET, a 54-53 game. It was a game of runs in this one. First half, Alex Pearson, floater in the lane, goes down. Redhawks lead by 7. But the Panthers are going to end the first half on a fury. Malachi Athnos takes it coast to coast, lays it in. West Salem leads 43-34 at the break. Second half, West Salem is going to extend that lead. Trenton Foreman down low, hoop in the foul. Panthers lead 57-47 with 11 minutes to go. But GET is going to take over from there. Ben Thompson, steal, layup. Redhawks go up 65-62. Thompson going to get another easy layup here. GET ends the game on a 39-14 run. They win 86-71.
Wow. Luther and Westby also in the conference championship conversation. Luther tonight hosting Black River Falls. First possession, Bennett Lersch goes to the spin cycle, finishes with the left for the Knights. Nate Becker gets the pass on the left wing, drills it from deep with the quick release. That pulls BRF to within 1. Luther continues to push. Emery Bias gets the ball in transition and takes it baseline. Luther, they stay within striking distance of first place with an 85-56 victory. Westby at home taking on rival Viroqua early second half. Westby's Alex Gluck gets the pass, hoists up the triple, and he's going to connect. Westby up by 4. Viroqua holding on. Andrew Wedwick responds by hitting a 3 of his own. Blackhawks back within 1. Westby continues. It's going to be Gluck who dumps the pass to Ryan Daines. Daines with the layup underneath. Norseman now up double digits. And Westby goes on to win by 10, 74-64. Well, the Central Boys still lead on Alaska by a single game.
Those two teams meet again on Tuesday. Final two for each this evening. Central goes on the road at Sparta. Right off the bat, steal for Johnny Davis, all alone in the zone. Let me guess what he's going to do. He's going to throw it down with authority. Red Raiders
he gets up
with
quick.
The early lead. On the other end, senior Froylan Ibanez finds space, drives through for the easy bucket. Sparta down 2. But check this out. Alley-oop to Davis, slams it home once again. Get him in that slam dunk contest. Tonight it was all Central, 74-34, they win. All right, Onalaska is at home to take on Tomah. Onalaska comes out firing on all cylinders. Kevin McGrath cleans up the offensive board. Hilltopper start on a 7-0 run. Timberwolves, they're going to get on the board with a Tyler Torkelson three-pointer. But Onalaska just too much tonight as they only need one dribble to go coast to coast with a Terrell Stutley finish at the rim. Onalaska wins 75-49.
Tomah and Onalaska girls also playing this evening. Hilltoppers up big in the second half, adding on to that lead with some quick passing, opening up a lane for Olivia Gamoki to score. Timberwolves keep fighting. They find Madison Lindauer at the top of the key where she is money. Lindauer finishes the night with 25 points, and that passes the all-time school record at Tomah for points scored in a career. Congrats to her. But Onalaska is going to take this one. Lauren Arntz hits from downtown, puts them up 51-30, and Anna wins tonight 81-53. Back over to Sparta for the girls' matchup between the Spartans and Red Raiders. We pick it up here in the second half. Nice pass to the corner, finds Whitney Mislovich, and she will get the 3. Red Raiders go up by 1. On the other side, a nice lob into the lane to sophomore Callahan Zeeble. That will extend and get the layup. Ties the ball game up. Some passing for Central now leads to Rachel Peterson getting the ball, and she fires and lets one go from behind the arc. Central wins a close affair 43-39.
We are calling our first timeout. When we return, it's a rematch of last year's state championship game tonight in Caledonia. Highlight Zone, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone.
A game that was originally scheduled for last month. We finally get that big rematch of last year's Class 2A state championship game. Caledonia hosting defending state champion, currently #1 ranked in the state, Minnehaha Academy. First half, Jalen Suggs raises the roof by punching home a one-handed slam. Redhawks would go up by 9 in a hurry. Caledonia, though, responds right back. Eli King to Noah King, top of the key for a 3. Then Caledonia in transition. Eli King bounces a dime to Sam Privet for an easy 2. but that would be as close as Caledonia gets Chet Holmgren a two-handed slam alley-oop.
Oh my gosh.
Minnehaha takes this one by a final score of 79-60.
That is a big boy.
Crescent Hoka trying to stay in arm's reach of Caledonia in the Three Rivers standings, hosting Lewiston Altura. Second half of play, Lewiston Altura takes a 34-33 lead on the reverse layup by Gunnar Reed, but La Crescent pulls away down the stretch. Isaac Peterson hits the back door cut and gets the layup. Lancers go on to win 54-45.
All right, Winona can move back to 500 in conference as they host Mankato West. First half action, Winona's Jackson Nibbelink hits the three-pointer. Windhawks with the 13-point lead. Still in the first half, more Winona. Terrell Hall takes the rebound all the way back the other way, and they will go on to win this one. All right, let's go to the next game. Cotter at home taking on Rushford Peterson. Second half, Rush Pete's Luke O'Hare lets it fly, landing the long two-pointer. Trojans up big. Cotter trying to get back in this one. Taylon Gilbertson, basket in the foul. Old-fashioned three-point play. Ramblers still trailed this one. All Trojans. O'Hare to Ben Weezer for the easy bucket. Rush Pete goes on to win tonight 58-29. Houston girls tie for the Southeast East lead in the standings. They go on the road at Spring Grove. First half action, Becca Rostad coast to coast for the easy layup. First points of the game. Next possession, Spring Grove would answer with a corner three by Mariah Edgington to go up by one. Houston in transition again. Emma Geiwitz layup off the glass for two, and the Hurricanes would wipe out the Spring Grove lead, winning this one 72-45.
First place in the Scenic Bluffs, Necedah goes on the road at a Cashton team just 2 games back in the standings. Action here in the second half. It's Cashton's Adeline Hyatt who gets the pass, uses the backboard for the bucket, and the Eagles go up by 3. Shortly after, Necedah's Daniel Becker attempts the deep three and buries it, and she ties the game at 18. Later on, Olivia Hemmersbach comes off the screen to get open, splashes the triple. Eagles up by 4. And with just under a minute to go in this game, Eagles hold the lead by only a point. Cashton's Annie Schreier streaks toward the rim and lays it in. Cashton back up by 3. It'd be crucial as Cashton goes on to win by a final of 42-40. Bangor enters the night just 1 game back of Necedah, hosting Hillsborough. A great start for the Cardinals in this one. A kick out to Courtney Osterly at the corner, and she sends it home for 3. Bangor up double digits. Now on the breakaway, it's Paige Verbsky on the full court sprint. She'll plant and pull up for an easy layup. It's the Cardinals back on the attack then as Taylor Jacobson drives through the lane for the layup. Bangor gets a 66-50 win. So Bangor and Necedah are once again tied for first in the Scenic Bluffs.
Bangor boys looking to improve to a 10-0 perfect start in conference as they host Royal. Second half action pass to Dane Heyer, and he will pull up from the top of the key. He is good for 2. Royal down 8. On the other end of the floor, Zane Langer will sidestep his defender and answer back with a pull-up of his own. Bangor goes back up by 10. Now check this out. Nice little give and go and a kick out to Hank Reeder. He will splash it for 3. Bangor wins 74-60. Cashton right below Bangor in the standings as they host New Lisbon. Early on, it's New Lisbon's Colton Zelmer receiving the well-placed pass, lays it in for 2. Rockets go up 5-0. Not long after that, Cashton's Trevin Freet grabs the offensive board and puts it back up for the deuce. Cashton still down 5. Rockets trying to extend their lead when Cody Hashke bolts towards the basket, lays it in for 2 plus the foul. He would convert the and 1. New Lisbon goes up by 10, and this would help the Rockets go on to win by a final score of 79-67.
Melrose Mindoro girls bring a perfect 10-0 Dairyland record into their game against Cochrane Fountain City. Erica Simmons in the corner finds Colette Lockington under the basket for a reverse layup, puts the Mustangs up 32-15 in the second half. Pirates keep fighting. Isabel Ostrom receives the bounce pass from Lindsay Peterson and kisses it off the glass. Simmons with the rebound dishes it to Herzberg for an easy 2-pointer. Melman goes on to win tonight 60-31.
All right, boys take the floor for game 2 of the doubleheader at Melman. These are the top 2 records in the Dairyland Large. Mustangs up early as Patrick Corcoran picks the pocket, takes it himself for the easy layup. Next defensive possession, this time Peyton Corcoran shows his brother he can do the exact same thing by finishing with the left hand at the other end. Mehlman up 10. The Pirates sticking around as Joseph White comes off the screen for the pull-up from deep. No final in this one.
Coming up, UW La Crosse Wrestling goes for its third consecutive WIAC championship. Highlights when the News 8 Highlight Zone returns.
Welcome back to the News 8 Highlight Zone.
UW La Crosse qualifies 5 wrestlers to tonight's WIAC championship round. UW Eau Claire hosting as the Eagles go for a third straight team crown. 133 pounds, a top 10 national matchup here. Josh Stanger for UWL gets an early takedown, gives them a 1-point advantage, but would lose a 10-8 decision. Logan Schlew wrestling for 149-pound title. Takedown gives him a 5-0 lead, and he wins 5-2. Next match, 157 pounds. Grant Zeman jumps out to an 8-2 lead, and he wins an 11-5 decision. Eagles keep on winning here at 165 pounds. Jackson Shane is going to win by a pin. And then at 285 pounds, Onalaska's Conrad Ernst goes to sudden death overtime. Check it out. The takedown gives him a repeat conference championship. 4 individual champions helping UW La Crosse to the 2019 WIAC team title.
All right, Winona State hosting Minot State. Women's game of fourth quarter. Winona State's Emily Keek earning her points. Tough shot and the foul. Warriors have the lead. Later, more from WSU. This time, Jenna Johnson hits the wide-open three-pointer. All Warriors tonight. They win 84-46. All right, Warriors men looking for a productive weekend, hosting a pair of sub-500 teams. First half, Winona's Caleb Wagner, great move to the hoop, capping off a 7-0 run to start the game. Beavers gnaw away at that lead. David Akivo hits the 3 here, tying it up. Minot State comes away with this one, 87-72.
Coming up, it's our Highlight Zone Play of the Night.
For our Play of the Night, we go back to the Central Sparta game. Get out of the way. Johnny Davis gets up with a 2-hand slam and the alley-oop.
Well, we are out of time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next week for another edition of the News 8 Highlight Zone.